Well, it's basically summertime. The world's in full bloom, so I figured maybe we can stop talking about rosés and talk about some of the other refreshing stuff out there in the wine world. And what better place to focus on than somewhere where it's winter right now? Let's head down to South America, in particular Argentina, with one winery called Jelu Estates. I'm really crazy about South American wines. When I started working with wine, I didn't really care about them at all because basically when you're talking about South America, pretty much we're just talking about Malbec, and I always find Malbec just kind of boring, just not my style. But it's changing a lot down there, and people are really starting to harness some of the colder climates and the higher elevations in Argentina and Chile. And there's one winery in Argentina that really kind of turned me on to that sort of variance of styles and climates and all those things that are available to them, and that's Jelu Estates. So we're going to try two wines. Neither of them are a Malbec. These guys do make an awesome Malbec, but I thought these were a lot more fun to talk about, especially as sort of the focus of what's happening in South America is changing so dramatically away from Malbec right now. So Jelu makes, this is a new wine actually for me, their Chenin Blanc, which comes from San Juan, Argentina. And we're also going to check out, their Pinot Noir, which comes from Patagonia. So two interesting things about those regions. Basically, we're most familiar with Mendoza, and while Mendoza has some very high elevation areas, in particular the Uco Valley, San Juan, while it's overall kind of a warmer region, actually the highest elevation vineyards in San Juan, like where the Chenin Blanc comes from, are up near 4,000 feet, which is even higher than that Uco Valley and Mendoza. And Patagonia, this is the southernmost wine region in the world. And now remember that southernmost in Argentina means we're like getting pretty damn near to the Arctic Circle. Or is it the Antarctic? I don't know. The one that's down there, the South Pole. So this is not going to be like a big, lush, fruit-driven Pinot Noir. In fact, these wines both really speak toward more cold climate styles. So let's check them out in the glass. So Chenin Blanc first. Like I said, this wine is new to me. I just opened it up, and it blew me away instantly because as soon as I put my nose in this glass, I was like, damn, that's French. Like this, the aromatics here really just make me think of Saumur. I don't really know how to describe it. It's kind of like a waxy, dry hay sort of aromatic. It's not a super fruity nose. Now, Chenin Blanc can have this crazy range of super sweet to super dry. It's a high acid grape. But on the nose here, this to me is like earthy. I get a little bit of oak. It smells very much like Chenin Blanc, but very much like Chenin Blanc from regions that I think of as making very austere, sort of rocky, acid-driven style of Chenin. So let's give it a taste and see if that continues. Okay, fruit starts to show up here in that sort of like ripe apple kind of way. But still, fruit is not where my mind goes. This is super high in acid. It's like a jittery, kind of nervy wine. It's really zippy, though. There is some nice texture, some heft to it. It's like all that ripeness potential in the Chenin Blanc that didn't go to making this wine sweet, did go into giving it some body and some texture. I really love this. It's super savory. There's a lot of complexity to it. There's nothing that screams like sweet fruit or warm climate or anything like that. This is a very, very serious wine. It's also pretty inexpensive. Like if this was Saumur, oh my God, I would not be able to afford this wine. Let's see if the Pinot Noir can stand up to that. This wine I've actually known and loved for a long time because I'm a Pinot drinker, and I think the reason that I like Pinot is because it's a red wine that can give you fruit while still being lean, while still being high in acid. There are places where Pinot Noir comes out really like dense and fruity, like a lot of those California Pinots, and they're super popular, but they're not really Pinot to me. Yet Pinot can be like that, but so can a bunch of other grapes. So why are you drinking Pinot Noir if you just want a big, dumb, fruity red? And I've always liked this Jelu Pinot because it really leans towards that lighter, brighter style of Pinot while still having a lot of fruit to it. You can also see that I put a little bit of a chill on this one today because it's like 85 degrees outside. So yeah, I put my red wine in the fridge because obviously you do. So there's a lot of fruit here. In fact, an almost like jammy cherry aromatic kind of jumps out at you. So right away there's a hint that this might be a fruitier one, but you bring it onto the palate. Light to medium in body, super zippy Pinot. And you get some like black pepper, some cinnamon. Again, there's some fruit here, so it's not like Burgundy or Willamette Valley where it's like all earth and acidity. This is definitely leads with juicy fruit, but it doesn't have that sort of hefty, weighty backbone that you might get in like a California fruit-driven Pinot. So awesome food wine here, awesome food Pinot. Great with that little bit of a chill on it too, so great sort of hot day, summer kind of porch sipping wine too. Anyway, those are the two Jelu Estates. They're Chenin Blanc and they're Pinot Noir from San Juan and from Patagonia. So really getting all over the map of South America. And these guys make other cool wines too. Like I said, there's a Malbec. There's also a Syrah, which is the reason why the winemaker decided to settle in Argentina, was because he felt like it was an incredible place to make Syrah. So really a winery that's been on this sort of the head of this trend for a while of just finding more variety and cooler wines in Argentina. So check them out. I hope you enjoy them. That's Jelu from San Juan, Patagonia, Argentina. Cheers.